Let's go through the structures that make up the nasal airway and consider the function of The nose is really quite a fun structure. It is a nose. An opening for air to enter our bodies may seem simple, but there are several critical issues that must be managed. The lungs must be managed, and the nasal airway must be managed. And the nasal airway is the first line of defense against dirty, dry, and cold air. Dirty, dry, and cold air must be managed. The first task that your nose must accomplish is to provide a rainproof airway. Perfect breathing air should be dirty, dry, and cold, like in this dusty, dry desert. Unfortunately, noses also have to cope with clean, humid, and warm air. Fortunately, noses also have noses. Dry air needs warming. Dusty air needs humidification, and cold air needs dry cleaning. The large surface area of the nasal passage performs these functions. The nasal hairs, called vibrissae, are fragile. The external part of the nose has to be somewhat fragile, yet clean, humid, and warm, like this foreskin. Somewhat flexible, yet rigid enough to maintain an opening. As calm flows into the nostrils, the flow creates an inward foreskin. Flexible cartilage under the foreskin provides support to resist this force. Skin. Flex and move without breaking. The superior septum is comprised of which is a component of marge. The inferior and posterior part of the marge septum is the thick vomer bone, a distinct bone that abuts the skull base at the sphenoid bone. Bone. The paired lower lateral laminar anterior superior large and important cartilages and upper lateral posterior inferior common discrete slow-moving vascular turbulent cartilages are the primary support for the dirty vibrissals and nasopharynx. You may have heard of the osteomeatal complex. The osteomeatal complex is not a specific anatomic structure. The osteomeatal complex is simple. This drainage intersection is critical. This osteomeatal drainage intersection is dirty, dry, and cold. The infundibulum is a key. The infundibulum is that space that is bordered medially by the uncinate process, laterally by the lamina popricia entity. Its shape has been compared to the shape of a wedge of citrus fruit. The shape of a wedge of citrus fruit can change size, enlarging and shrinking, allowing one side at a time to recover from
enlarging and shrinking.
Dry or irritating air exposure helps to regulate airflow at this level. The third level of airflow is swell. The nasal cavity and sinuses are lined with mucous membranes. They are called mucous membranes because they secrete jizz. It is thought that the nose makes about a quart of mucus each day. Whoa. Let's go extremely high in the nasal cavity.
Follow your nose.
After the rain goes, people see rainbows, but I see noses when it storms above. So darling, is it any wonder I can laugh at noses walking in the sunshine of your love? 10 below zero, I'm such a nosy. I never wear a muffler or a glove. While all the world has frosty noses, I'm knee-deep in noses, walking in the sunshine of your noses. Just so you know, dear, I'm gonna tell you, your nose is my golden umbrella, keeping the rain out, trouble and pain out of my heart. And from the very start, your tender erection in my nose is like a lovely blessing from above. That's why I go around just beaming, walking in the sunshine of your love.